Alright, here we are. This is Pokemon TCG Pocket. We all thought this game was mostly just opening packs and trading with your friends, but it's a little bit more than that. I'll go through each thing here. So at the top left here is like your show off or your flex. You can click this and you can put your favorite card into a kind of a background. So it's like a slab, if you will. Also, you do get to display a binder. You get to pick the cover, and then you get to put whatever cards you want in that binder and name it whatever you want. So in this case, like not a huge flex right now, but we're working on it. So there you go. Those are my cards. And then you have your profile. So it's kind of like Pokemon Go. You just load it up here. You got your player level, your username, your battle record. I guess these are called emblems. I have not unlocked them yet, but you can use in-game currency. You can earn the currency, it's free, and you can put emblems there. Right now, I think there's only Pikachu, Charizard, and Mewtwo you can put, so you can fill up all three slots for now. You have your section where you're also showing your featured stuff, which is like your favorite card. And then just like Pokemon Go, you have medals, but in this case, I guess they're like little trophies. They're called achievements, and it's progress towards stuff. So, just for example, opening 100 boosters. There's other ones like collecting all the different types of Pokemon, like different so fire types, water types, electric, etc. And then we go down to the main section right here. You can see the booster packs. You can pick any of the three. The set is called Genetic Apex. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter which pack you pick. I've tried them all. They don't mean anything, I guess. But if you feel like, you get better luck with Pikachu, go with the Pikachu packs. But for me, I always go Mewtwo. Alright, so then you get a cooldown every day. So like you can open a pack, and then like tomorrow you get to open another 2 packs. So right now we have our 2 packs here ready to go. And then you just click the pack that you want. You say open. Now what's going to happen now is there's going to be like a selection of packs to choose from. Kind of give you that like, which one has the big hit, right? So we're flipping through them. And you can flip the pack over, so it's interesting. So if you open it like this, when you go through the cards, they'll be facing you. If you flip the pack this way, they'll actually be backwards, so you can do like the reveal. But we'll do it the cool way. So you're going to do a swipe across the top to open the pack, and as you can see, the cards are all backwards. So let's see what we get. Giovanni to start, okay. Oh my god, nice hit. Let's freaking go. We got a full art Dragonite. I guess that's is that considered an illustration rare? Draco Meteor. It's got one of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage to it. That's an interesting energy spread too. Water, electric, and any other energies to make that attack happen. We got Swoobat and Ekans. I didn't expect any more big hits, but that was sick. I'm happy with that. And Heatmore to finish it off. Alright, we got one more pack to open, so we'll grab another one. Also, every time you open a pack, you have like a collection that you fill out. So it's kind of like the Pokedex entry. So as of right now, I have I guess 115 I just said? Out of I guess there's 286 cards to collect. And I guess the number at the top here, the 226, I think that just means like without variance. Alright, we'll open up one more. Which one? Which one? I feel like this is a winner. We'll flip it over. And let's rip. Let it rip. Oh wait, that's not this franchise. Alright, here we go. Alakazam? Woobat? Blitzel? Another Blitzel, what the heck? Sandslash. Okay. Not great cards. A Sandslash card is actually really good. I like it. It's kind of broken early on when you're just starting out. It's only 2 energies and it does slash and it does 70 damage, which is pretty nuts. Alright, so those are 2 free packs for the day. So how this works now is you'll be down on a cooldown for, let's see, 11 hours and 57 minutes from, so every 12 hours you can open up another pack. And then if you want to open up more packs, you can earn this currency. It's called a pack hourglass. You can use that towards like killing the cooldown essentially. So as you can see, I need to wait this time. If I want to open another pack right now, I can use 12 of my 44 to open up another pack. So we'll just do that. There we go. And we'll just pick this one. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Alright, I need all the luck in chat. Come on. What are we gonna get? Kingler to start. And then the Krabby. What the hell? Grapple Lock. Ralts. And... damn it, Grimer. Okay, no big hits there. I did get a new card though, so that's nice. Alright, so there we go. It's got put into our collection. So if you guys want to check out the rates, you can check out the offering rates right here. This gives you a breakdown of like how rare some of the cards are. So I guess commons are 2%, but anything that's more rare than a common is going to be a lot lower. This is kind of insane. I think these are the rarest cards. So we've got Charizard EX, Pikachu EX, and Mewtwo EX. They're 0.013% chance of pulling those. Everything else is slightly better. You can check out your gambling rates there. All right, if we go back, I think I still have some points here. All right, so we have Wonder Pick. This is kind of like your Wonder Trade in the main series games. So these are like other players. I'm not sure if it's like them giving you the card. I think it just potentially selects them for you, like cards that they may have. I don't know. I'm not sure on that just yet. But how this does work is you can pick one of them. It shows a cost right below here. I don't even know what the name of the currency is. What is it called? Wonder Stamina. Okay, so you can use 1 Wonder Stamina for this one, for example, or 2. It's basically the better the cards in the pool, the more it's going to cost. In this case, I only have 1, so we do have to pick one that only has 1 if we're going to do this. Ooh, Articuno EX, that'd be nice to get. But unfortunately, I don't have enough right now. I could use... They have the same scenario where if you don't have enough, you can kill the cooldown. Which, let's go check that real quick. Recover Wonder Stamina to 2. So if I click that, it only costs us 2 of those? Really? That's not a bad deal. You know, let's do to 3 and we'll try and get the Articuno. Like, I have like a ton of that stuff anyway. 187 still left. Alright, where's Articuno? This is the one. Okay, so you pick it. You're going to go all in. So you're going to give the 3 stamina. It's going to shuffle the cards. And now you get to pick 1 card. So hopefully we get Articuno. Damn it. Not Articuno. We got Tentacruel. Alright. It's going to happen. I think. Was that a new one? Or I think that's an old one. Let's just see what happens here. Nope, that one's I need for my collection, so that's not too bad. Oh, I was bottom left. Damn it. And then after you're done, you can send thanks to the person that gave you the card. You can also send them a friend request. But I will send them a thanks for the card. And there you go. That is the Wonder Pick. Alright, then we're going to get to the shop. You guys love shopping, right? So you can come in here. You can get a daily gift. I've already exchanged mine for the day. I would assume it's in like a few more hours where I would be able to exchange it again. But if you need to buy things, you can. You have another currency. There's so many currencies in here. There's shop tickets. You can use your shop tickets in here. Get more pack hourglasses. Wonder hourglass. What else do we got? We got covers. So these covers are what I mentioned earlier. You can buy those for your binder. So I could have like Charizard on the front of my binder if I want. They also have supporter cards and item cards. So if you want to like, you know, buff your deck with whatever items are in here, you can. I have quite a bit actually. I might just buy like, I feel like buying the covers is not a good idea, but I kind of want them. I might buy all 3 of them. Just so that I have all the collectibles. I don't know if I'm going to be that guy. But there you go. You can use tickets. These are earned in the game. They're not like you have to pay for them or anything. There's all this stuff. I have not put 1 cent in the game, so whatever you see I'm able to get is all just by playing the game. Again, here we go with the emblems. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can put these on your profile. It takes about 100 of this currency. Emblem tickets. Wow, what a name. Who would have thought? And you can exchange them for emblems, and you can put them on your profile, and I guess just show them off. Also, we got another section for accessories. Looks like you get a binder cover. Looks like a backdrop for your binder. A playmat, which is interesting, and we'll talk about that later. Card sleeve and coin. So the top 3 row there is actually for in-game, so when you're actually playing. And those are gained by special shop tickets. I would imagine this might be the premium currency that you need to use to get this, but I'm not quite sure yet. I have not gotten any of these. Alright, I have the music muted, I don't know why, but here we go. Here's the tunes. Alright, and finally we come to the, the pay to win. No, there's no pay to win, but there is definitely pay to get more stuff. You can subscribe. By subscribing, let's look at what you get. You can open up 1 more pack every day. A new pack stamina gauge will be added, which will let you open 1 additional pack every 24 hours. Alright, and that's one perk. The next perk, you can take on premium missions. So premium missions will be unlocked. By taking on these missions, you'll get promo cards and other items. So we can see a promo of Pikachu. Looks like some other items like the hourglass and whatnot. So all the stuff that you would need to get more packs. Also, good news, it's for the first 2 weeks free. So first-time subscribers to Premium Pass may use it at no cost for 2 weeks. No, if you would like to only subscribe to the Premium Pass for the no-cost trial, please cancel your subscription at least 24 hours before the end of the no-cost trial. So you could say you want to pay and just make sure you cancel 1 day before they charge you. So there you go. I would suggest that would probably be a good idea if you want to like really buff your account. Might as well get the free stuff, at least. Alright, so we're going to close that. I'm still unsure what Pokegold is used for, but it's there. Alright, then you also have missions. So this is how you're going to get like a lot of the items in game. So we've already opened a booster pack for the day, so we'll get that. Which was enough to get us more. Oh my god. That will get us more hourglass. We can open more packs with that. Oh, that's it? Daily's done? I swear, I just thought I saw a bunch of stuff to claim. I guess once you fill out the bar, it says, like, there's nothing more you can do. Yeah, it says if you've claimed all rewards. So there you go. I guess it gives you options. You can do this one, do this one, do this one, and as long as you fill out the bar with whatever ones you pick, you got your reward for the day. We have other challenges you can fill out as well, which is like getting enough cards in your card decks. You also do unlock new decks based on if you can pull the rare card in the deck. For example, this Charizard EX deck, if you can pull that one Charizard, you get the whole deck. If you collect enough cards in the deck, then you will unlock the deck as well. But realistically, the fastest way is to get the good pull. But I've only managed to get the Venusaur deck by pulling the Venusaur. Alright, that's the first tab of the game. We'll go to the next one. Alright, these are my cards. So these are all your cards you have. They also are represented by a number just below on the bottom left. This is how many you have of that card. You know, you have duplicates. You're definitely going to want duplicates. So we'll just look through some of these cards. Ooh, so here's some of the nice cards right here. Bulbasaur, Nidoking, Weezing, Dragonite, Ditto, Venusaur. I should probably change up my binder and flex those. But there you go. So that's your card collection essentially. So we can look at binders. So we can create a new binder here. And you can fill them out by just clicking on the plus and then picking whatever card you want. You can title it and you can change the binder covers. So if I want the evolutions on it, I can pick that one, name it whatever. You can make them private, or you can make them public, or only visible to your friends. And then we also have the display boards. This is where you put like one of your cards that you really want to show off. There's different backgrounds. We have the Eevee and the sleek frame. We can say like we want the evolution one. We'll pick our favorite card. I don't know if I have any Eevees. Okay, we'll just put this common Eevee in here. So there you go. So there it's on display. You can save it, and then you can put them onto your profile and show it off, kind of thing. And then lastly, the most important thing we're going to talk about is decks. You actually play the TCG in this. So what I've done is you click Build New, you click Build New Deck. Alright, so you're going to see this screen. So it's very simple. You're going to select the first slot, auto build, and this is really nice. All you do is pick the typing that you want to build. So if you want a water deck, you pick water, you click OK, and based on what you have in your collection, it will build your deck, what it thinks would be a good selection of cards. Unlike the TCG, it's a deck of 20. Normally it's 60 cards. In this case it's 20, so it's a 1/3 of the cards that you would normally have in your deck. I'll go more into how the deck is built and how like the rules of it. But you can have up to two Pokemon of the same card. So like you can have 2 Psyduck, 2 Krabby, 2 like whatever. In the normal TCG you can have up to 4. But because our deck size is 20, so it makes sense why we're having reduced numbers. The decks only consist of Pokemon and trainer cards. There are no energy cards, and we'll see that when we get into battling. So now you've built your deck, you say okay. You can choose your accessories, and your accessories, like we were shown earlier in the shop, you can pick the back or the sleeves of your cards. So we can have Eevee sleeves, we can pick an Eevee coin, and our playmat. So this background here will be what will be shown on screen when it's our turn. I think all my decks have the accessories already set, so you'll see that when I'm actually playing. Okay, so we got decks done. All right, we'll go on to the next tab, the social hub. I think you guys know what that means. This is where you're like your friends, and you socialize with everybody else on the app. You have your friends list just down below here in the friends. I haven't added anybody. Maybe you guys will be on my friends list at some point. And then we have the community showcases. All right, so this is the online. Let's take a look at what everybody else is doing or got. So you can see there's a few people listed here. You can click on them. These are their binders. Let's see a really cool one. Wow, this person looks like they have some really nice cards. You can also like them. So this person's got the Charizard binder cover, and they got some really cool cards. Holy damn. They got my Dragonite, they got the Bulbasaur, they got the Nidoking I have. Wait, they have 2 Bulbasaurs. Another Dragonite. They're just putting all their flexes in here. They don't care if they have duplicates. So that's basically it. You're just looking at everyone else's cards. You can give them a like if you like what you see. This goes for your stuff. So when you put something out there to be displayed, your binder is probably out there. Someone will click on it, give you a like. You can refresh the area and see some more stuff. But that's basically it. You can search friend IDs as well. So if you're looking for your friends collection, you can go look them up. Now trading is not here yet. It's coming soon, which would be really cool. So like if you have the app and you're like, oh, I need this card for my deck or my collection, I would assume you would be like, you just go to your friends list and say, let's trade some cards. So that'll be really fun. I'm kind of excited to see how that is handled. And then on to the last tab is the battle section, which most people probably don't care for or know about. If you've never played TCG, it's really fun. The whole premise of this app is just to get people to play TCG and learn it, because a lot of people find it intimidating, and this game makes it really simple and easy to get started and play. So you can play versus, which is like your online mode, or you have solo, which you can play against the computer. I've been just playing solo. I have not played an online match at all yet, but I highly recommend just doing the solos first. You get a lot of items, a lot of ways to open packs. It's a good way to build up like a deck list, or even just getting the hang of it. So yours won't look like this when you start. You'll always start with the very first one being the grass deck, and if you beat it, you can make your way up to the next deck. So then Charmeleon, Wartortle, etc. So you have to unlock them. They're not all there when you start. I managed to get up to the Master League essentially. I'm still struggling with this last one with the Pikachu deck. I have not beat it yet. And it's just because some of the cards are just crazy. When you get EX cards, they're really powerful. But we'll go into a battle just to see how it goes. Apparently I've completed all the conditions in this one. Is there one that I haven't done here? And there apparently is one. So it's this one. Alakazam and Mewtwo deck. What's the condition? So they have these conditions that you can do, and you'll get items for doing them. For example, knock out your opponent's active Pokemon 2 times with an attack from a Darkness type Pokemon. Another one being put a Stage 1 Pokemon into play, win this battle by turn 14. So you have kind of you've got to do it quickly in some of them. And in this case, I have not beaten this deck in less than 14 turns. So hopefully I can try it here now. So what we're going to do, since this is a Psychic type deck, we're going to use, well, I guess it's appropriate, the Darkness deck. So I've already built a deck. I've called it Darkness. It's pretty simple. Cool thing is, whatever the card, the main focus of your card, you can actually put it as the display picture of the front of your deck. You also, like I said earlier, you can unlock decks based on pulling the card or pulling a bunch of cards in that deck. So I do have rental decks. You can use them up to 10 times. I've actually used the Wiggly EX deck once to beat one of the levels. It was definitely necessary. It was very difficult without it. But in this case, I'm just going to use my own deck. I'm going to use this one, and then we can go battle. All right, here we go. So the game always starts with a coin flip to see who goes first, who goes second. All right, and the first part of the battle is always putting out a basic Pokemon into battle. So you have to have at least one to start. So in this case, we have two options. We have Coughing or Rattata. I'm going to go with Coughing. Now, the next step is you got to fill your bench. You see these three open spots. That's your bench. You can put Pokemon in here, or you can just say like, nah, I don't want to. Now, the only thing is, if you don't have anything on your bench and your Pokemon that's active gets knocked out, you lose at that point. There has to be another Pokemon that comes into battle, or the battle ends immediately. So, in this case, I'm not really too worried if I'm going to get knocked out, but I guess maybe I'll put Farfetch'd on my bench. I do like leaving open spots because you never know, maybe in better Mom will come along and I'll put them on the bench. You can't retract them once they're on the bench. So we'll say start battle. Alright, here we go. So you'll pull a card every turn. I guess I got a Professor's Research. Draw 2 cards. We'll place that down. And we pulled another Professor's Research and Porygon. Okay, we'll do... Okay, so we can't do... The thing about these particular trainer cards, it's a supporter card. So supporter cards can only be one per turn. So since I already used one, I cannot use another supporter card. If I had anything else that's not a supporter, like it's just an item, I can use that infinitely, but I don't have any more. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm going to put down Porygon because they do have an ability. Abilities are nice because you can use them every turn. In this case, what Porygon does is lets you see what the card is going to come up in my next turn. So it's going to be another Porygon. So it's kind of like Future Sight, or like trying to predict the future, and it finds that out for you and lets you know, hey, the next card you're going to get next turn is this card. In this case, there's not much more I want to do. I'm going to end my turn. Alright, so the opponent is going to use a Pokeball, which means that allows them to pull a random basic Pokemon from their deck. Which looks like it's a, what is it? An Abra. Okay. There's our Porygon that we found out about. Now, every turn you'll get energy. So the bottom right here, you can see there's an energy, and you can place that energy on any of the cards you want on your bench or in the active slot. You only get one. You would need a card that has an ability to pull more energy, which is more advanced stuff later on. Alright, let's do another ability. Data scan. We're going to see what we're going to get. We're going to get Farfetch'd. Nothing crazy. But that does mean we can play our first attack. But I do have Weezing here, and Weezing only takes 1 energy to do his move, so I'm going to just go right into it and just use Weezing to evolve. Okay, we're now Weezing. And it also has an ability, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you make your opponent's active Pokemon poison. So we're going to poison it. Alright, and now we're going to do our attack, which is Tackle. It does 30 damage, but it actually does 50 because if you look at the card, it has a weakness to Darkness, which is plus 20 damage. Uh-oh, it's pulling up in a Kadabra. It's building. Turn 5. Okay, so Weezing doesn't need another energy, so we can probably throw that on to You know what? Let's do Professor's Research first. See what we get. 2 cards, please. Eradicate and another Wheezing. Okay, so we can build another Coughing in case our Wheezing goes down. So we'll put the energy on Coughing. You cannot evolve a Pokemon immediately after you put it onto your bench. You have to wait till the next turn to do so. So we can't evolve using our Wheezing just yet. We'll have to wait till next turn. So we'll do another data scan. What are we going to get? We're going to get a Zubat next turn. Which is fine. Our bench is full. We really can't put them on the bench until we lose our Mon. So another tackle it is. If you guys have been noticing, every time it's my turn, you see all the EVs on the field. That's my playmat. Again, that's customizable. So the opponent clearly doesn't have a playmat, so they just get the basic look. But that's really cool that you'll be able to get new playmats and change how it looks. Alright, we got another energy. We don't need this on Coughing, but we will evolve to Wheezing. I think we'll give this to Farfetch. Now, in this case, this is a colorless Pokemon. They're not called normal. In TCG, normal types are called colorless. They're represented by that, what is it, six-pointed star. They basically can use any energy type. That's why they're called colorless. So you can attach a Psychic, a Fire, or Electric. It doesn't matter what energy. They'll work on their moves. And in this case, its weakness is to Fighting, which is not gonna... We're not gonna get that bonus, so we're only gonna do 30 damage. Oh no, this is some big damage here. Can I last a little longer? I should also mention, bottom left, you can see my name. There's a number 1. There's 3 slots there. In the normal TCG, there are 6 prize cards. You have to get those prize cards to win the game. In this case, there's only 3. They're not there's no prize cards per se. They're just points. So it's like basically the first person to knock out 3 Pokemon win. We already knocked out 1, so we have 1 point. Alright, you got 20 left. Eradicate's probably... Yeah, it's going to kill me here. We're going to bring out Wheezing. We're going to get the Eradicate out of here. Question is, can we get rid of Alakazam? Oh, they're swapping it in now. 90 damage? Oh no. Alright, so that's 1 point for them. Send out Wheezing. We're going to get the weakness bonus, but the fact that its HP is so high, we might just not be able to win this one. Unless we build something that can get rid of them quickly, which I don't see anything great. We'll use the Pokeball and see if we get something else. We got Wooloo that does 30 damage, but with 2 energy, so that's going to take 2 turns to accomplish. And then evolving it will give you Rolling Tackle. Does 80 damage, but does need 3 energy, so 3 turns. That's still not going to be great as... Let's take a look at Alakazam. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, so we're only hurting ourselves by putting more energy. So it's going to be 90 unless I have 2 energies on my Pokemon, which would give them an extra 30. It's 120 damage. That's crazy. So make sure not to have a Mon that has a lot of energies attached to it. Looks like the only Mon that has enough energy to sustain against Alakazam would be Dubwool. Everything else is going to get 1 shot. So this might be a loss here. We'll just play it through, though. Oh, Golbat. Only 70 though on the HP. Alright, keep it going. We're gonna poison it. That might help us. The poison might help. So we'll do our tackle. That will do 50 damage. It should take additional 10 damage because it's poisoned. And we still survive, luckily. Ooh, 60. If we had something that does 50 damage, we probably could win it here. So, there's another thing you can always do. If you don't like what mon's active right now, you can always retreat it. But it does come at a cost, and every card has a retreat cost. In this case, we have 3 energies to retreat. Don't have enough energies to retreat Weezing, so it's going to have to stay in play. Unless I had a card on in my hand, which I don't. In that case, I think it's X speed in this game. And I don't have X speed in this deck. So if I'm gonna have to just play it through. Yeah, just evolve to Raticate. We'll put the energy on. Looks like we don't really need the energy at all. It just actually would hurt us to put the energy on our mons, especially against Alakazam here. So we'll just go for the attack. And there you go. So it dies because of the poison. Let's go. So that's 2-1. We just need to knock out one more mon. Looks like it's Clefairy for now. It's 60 HP. Their weakness is to steel types. Or I should say metal. Alright, 2-2. So Clefairy does 20 damage. None of our mons are weak to Psychic, I believe, is Farfetch'd. Nope, it's so weak to Electric. And we need to hit it with... You know what? We're going to go with Raticate, since it does 40 damage, it has 80 health. That should be good. Let's go with that. Oh, Giovanni. Alright, so Giovanni, what that does, when you play this card, basically your next attack does an extra 10 damage. If only we did 50, we could use Giovanni right now. Be able to knock it out, but we're gonna be 10 short. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright, just the 40. We'll take that. Another Giovanni, but we're not going to need it. It's GG's. Wait. 50? Never mind, we are going to need that. I miscounted. Alright, now we're good. Now we're going to be able to do 50 damage. That should take Clefable. Alright, and that's it. That's game over. Victory! The game will show you your MVP card, which happened to be Weezing. It also will show your opponent's best card as well. Card of the game. I went first, took 17 turns, we did 360 damage. My opponent's best card was Alakazam. Now, if you guys don't like this whole battle thing, you think it's too much, you can actually just do auto battle. So, if you still want to get the rewards and you're like, I'm not interested in doing this, you can tell the computer just do what you think is best and see if your deck is good enough to beat whatever deck you're playing against. I guess they put that in there because there's going to be some people that just like collecting. I'm a huge collector. I like collecting stuff myself, so that's one reason I like playing this game. But I do like the battles. They're simple enough to learn and play. It's not too complicated, so if you're intimidated by card games, this is a really good one to try out for sure. I think it shows automatic. Yeah, it does right here. So on the screen, bottom right, it says auto off, but you can turn it on and click battle, and the battle will just do its thing. So if this is way too much, you always have the auto. Don't worry if you don't like battling. I think that does it. I think we went through the whole app. I actually haven't gone to the versus section yet. So there's a private match and there's random matches. I don't feel like my cards are good enough to go online just yet. Once I start getting more EXs and stuff like that, I will definitely go online and battle some people. We go back to solo. Once you get to around, I think it's the Ultra Ball level here. Yeah, you get EX Mon. So if you're having trouble with these guys, you're probably going to have trouble online. I'm not too sure. It really, since I don't have experience with it, I'm not sure if you're going to find people that are just like running all the meta decks, just crushing everything. But yeah, once you get EX, you're in like another tier of like battling. Also, I should mention, I did say that I would get a little bit more into how battling works with the point system. Killing a Pokemon gets you 1 point, but if it's an EX Pokemon and you knock it out, you get 2 points. So if someone's like, I'm going to use an EX Mon and knock you out, and you get their EX Mon out, you'll get 2 points in return for that. So there's situations where you could be like, all right, I got the EX Mon, I only just need a simple Pokemon, let's pick on someone on his bench. Maybe they have only 30 HP, and I can like bring them in, knock them out with the 30 HP, and then that's another point, and that's game over, GG's. So keep in mind that EX are worth more points when you're battling. There you go. That's it. That's the Pokemon TCG Pocket. If you guys want to download it, you're going to have to wait till October 30th, just before Halloween. So if you forget and you're sitting around at Halloween and you're like, what should I be doing with my time? You can go on the Apple Store or Play Store and go download Pokemon TCG Pocket. It will be available then.